Hello, this is a new shader I've created for changing colors of an existing texture that you might have on any kind of characters or vehicles, and you can't change a particular color because it's mixed in because of the texture. Now what I've applied here is a simple texture just that has like this kind of different grades of the rainbow effect here so that we can see how to detect colors. I've put one on a cube and one on a sphere and added the shader to this material. This is the texture that you'll pipe into it that will probably exist on your original textures, and these are the colors that you want to switch from and to for each. So there's three choices with this basic color swap shader. I'm going to make more advanced ones as we go, but this is just the initial setup. Now, so we're going to detect the color red, right? And the softness is kind of like the fall off. You can see it's detecting red and beginning to fall off from that. And we can increase this range to go even further. And you can see it's changing to this new color purple. So you can change this to any color you like. And also if you change this value here, we can change the gloss of that particular color. So if you've got a character with maybe a red jacket, based through the texture, and you want to change it to, you know, a black jacket and make it a shiny black jacket, you can change that. And you can see here it's got extra shine on it. Can't see it so much on a flat surface, but you get the idea that it will get shinier as it hits the light there. So there's three color options with this basic one, and you want to change the green. This is the detecting of the green color. You can change this also to anything you want. So we can detect maybe this aqua color and change it to white. We just have to increase the tolerance. And you can see how it's quite harsh based on these pixels. We can change that by increasing the softness, and we can make it kind of gradually fall off to, these are just different grades of softness. If you imagine that's a solid color, these are more kind of like your soft colors. You can see how it's falling off there. We also have control of the overall emissive, so we can make the whole material a bit lighter, good for cartoony type characters. And there's also some base metal for everything, how much base gloss or base metal everything has, but these settings will override that. So let's change color 3. So color 3 is going to be like blue or something. So as long as we know the original color, I'll probably create a little toggle box here so that we can switch back and forward to see the original color and such. But we're going to change color 3 to yellow. Let's increase the range. And there we go, that becomes yellow. The softness is stored in the alpha here. And this color 3 stores the metal value. So these two have got gloss control, and this is metallic control. So if you've got a material in your character that you want to turn into a metal, like gold or something, you can detect those colors and then increase the range. And you can go quite high with it, almost to the point of covering everything. But these do go in order, so you would have to change a few of them, and you can change the whole thing to metallic, and eventually you can turn your whole character gold if you want. You can see when you change this, it changes the metallicness. When you change this, it's the fall off. But yeah, this is the first basic one. In other ones I will change some other things that you can get more color changes. So if there's 5 colors you want to change, 10 colors, I will make different pairs for each of those. There's kind of no limit to it, so I can go quite high with the amount of changes we can make. And emissiveness, I can control, maybe one color could become like its own emissive. So if you wanted the eyes to glow, for example, we could detect the color for the eyes. But the only problem is if the eyes are black and the shoes are black of your texture here, then both the eyes and the shoes are going to change, so you have to watch that. Certain things are depending on the original texture, so whatever pack you're using, this will work fine. So if you've got a green wall with maybe a grey stripe going through it, you can detect the green and change the softness fall off and then change the new color what you want it to be and how glossy it is, so you can change things up. I think this is an exciting little shader, and this is the first iteration, so I'm going to create more little shader variations of this that are more powerful. This one's more kind of basic, designed for mobile and low end, but as we go we'll create something a bit more more powerful. So I hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching. Bye.